Imagine this. You wake up every single day. You lace up your sneakers, and then you run a marathon. That's 26.2 miles. Now imagine doing it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that, for an entire year. Welcome to Believe It or Not, the podcast where weird is real and the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm your host, Bryan, and today we're meeting a woman with unbelievable strength, determination, and sore legs. Here's your question. Can one person really run 366 marathons in 366 days without taking a single day off? Stick around. The finish line is still ahead. Meet Jacky Hunt-Broersma. She's an ultra runner, a mom, and a motivational speaker, and an amputee. After losing her leg to cancer in 2001, she could have given up on physical challenges, but instead, she decided to push herself farther than most of us could ever imagine. In 2022, Jacky took on an incredible challenge: to run a marathon every single day for an entire year. That's 26.2 miles daily for 365 days. And because 2022 was a leap year, she added one more: 366 marathons. She began in January and didn't stop until the final day of the year. Rain or shine, sore legs or not, Jacky ran. She ran on local sidewalks, park trails, neighborhood loops, and even indoors on a treadmill when the Arizona heat was too much. Some days were harder than others. On one especially windy day, her run took over 6 hours. Other days, she ran late at night, sometimes finishing after 10 p.m., then waking up early to start again. Her legs were often in pain, and blisters and exhaustion were constant. But Jacky kept going. And here's the wildest part. Jacky didn't start running until she was 40 years old, years after her amputation. She uses a special prosthetic leg called a blade runner, which is curved and springy to help with running. But it's not easy. It requires amazing balance and strength. Throughout her journey, she posted daily updates on social media and quickly gained followers around the world. Her mission wasn't just personal. She wanted to raise awareness for amputee athletes and raise money for a nonprofit that provides running blades to people who can't afford them. In the end, she raised over $88,000 for the cause. She finished her last marathon, the 366th consecutive, not at a major race, but on a small running loop in Arizona, surrounded by her family, friends, and a few fans cheering her on. And when she crossed the finish line, she had officially run 9,577 miles, roughly the same distance as going from New York to South Korea and back again. And here's a fun fact. Jacky now holds the Guinness World Record for most consecutive daily marathons by a woman. She beat the previous record by nearly 150 marathons. That's like running from Los Angeles to Chicago 3 times in a row. Now let's think about this. First, if you could do one thing every day for a year, what would it be? Next, what keeps you going when things get hard? And finally, can you think of a time someone did something really challenging to help others? In the end, Jacky's story shows us that determination, heart, and courage can carry you farther than you've ever imagined. You don't have to run marathons to be a hero. You just have to keep going. That's it for today's episode of Believe It or Not. If you love Jacky's incredible journey, share this episode with someone who could use a little inspiration today. And don't miss the next episode. It's about a Waffle House waitress who won the lottery and ended up in court because of it. Until then, keep wondering, keep learning, and remember, sometimes the truth is weirder than fiction.